I hope everybody, if I were you, I'd start doing, what research you can, because YouTube is highly censored. If you do a bit of research into what Obama's been signing, then you'll start to realise that it's proper censored. They've employed people to go around pulling video, flagging videos up, what are anything to do with, the truth, exposing the government's lies, etc. These videos are getting flagged and they're getting took down, so it's better for you if you can learn what you can while you can. There's an old saying, and its history always repeats itself, and I'm afraid it's very true, and if we're not careful, we're going to be getting marched into these concentration camps before we know it. We've been took over. The government got took over a long time ago. This New World Order has been in the making for hundreds, if not thousands of years. What is that sheet of paper? We live in a system, and that system is the Latin word for system is sewer, as in drain, as in sewer. So we're living in the system, we're living in the drain, we're living in the sewer. The Knights Templar, they set up the banks, the colleges, all the institutional places. And if you do a bit of research about the planet Saturn, you'll be amazed what kind of link we have with Saturn. It's known as the black cube. Like your laptop's a cube, your telly's a cube, everything's a cube. When you graduate in some schools, you get a black cube on your head, don't you? And judges, they wear black robes. It's because it's priesthood. That's why they wear black robes. It's all for the members of these societies, Freemasons, etc. Saturn, Satanists. When you look at Star Wars, Darth Vader, black cape, triangle, talking through the triangle. Yeah, talking through the triangle. You know what the triangle is. People are becoming aware what the triangle means. Like originally, the star, what we perceive today as the Star of David, originally, it was actually, it comes from the Canaanite people, and it was the god of darkness. It's never been the Star of David. That's just lies. That's what they tell us. And 98% of Judaism is Satan worship. Satan is also known as El, E-L. And then you think about words that come after that: election, El-Leet, El-Avator, etc. El. And then we get to tax. Everybody's fooled into thinking they have to pay taxes, when in actual fact there's no law which states that you have to pay tax. So it's, we're just born into lies as soon as we're born, and we live ignorant to the truth. We're all ignorant to the truth. The American flag, for instance, like the lines go that way. Originally the lines went vertical, and now they're horizontal. It's the flags are, the flag itself's a load of shit, if you like. It's not the proper flag. These poor soldiers, they get shipped off out into war, and they think they're fighting for somebody's freedom, bless them. And then, they fight for that flag, and then one of them flags ends up on a soldier's coffin. I've got enough respect for these soldiers, very brave men. I think a lot of them are fighting a war. I don't even think they understand the war themselves. And it's sad to think, Henry Kissinger, I mean, if you do some research about him, and Rockefellers and Rothschilds, they all just use these soldiers and etc. and send them out, ultimately to sacrifice themselves for the country. We're looking into a documentary about the Gulf War and evidence about that, and a lot of these soldiers come home with what were later known as Gulf War syndrome. Now, what had happened was they'd vaccinated all the soldiers, and they lied to them. It said you need these vaccinations for chemical weapon attacks, and they vaccinated them. And these injections, what they injected them soldiers with, obviously it's done something to the soldiers. A lot of them ended up dying of various diseases, etc. And I just find that mind-blowing, to think these people, very honest, decent people fighting for the country, and this is going on. And there were these two girls who got posted out in Iraq, and there were only two girls inside a massive barracks full of lads. And I think this was about 2 years ago. It's took for all this to come out, 2 years, and this girl was drugged in a drink. They put spiked in a drink, and she was gang raped by the barracks. And she went to a general in charge, top guy in charge, and told him about it. And she was escorted off into a shipping container with 2 armed guards around it, and so no contact with the outside world. So, and it's only just coming to light now what happened to her. She had to have breast reconstruction surgery because the prop had done something to her breasts. She was bleeding from both areas, private parts. It's like, what? And we never heard of this. It's like it gets hushed up. It gets like it happens all the time. And she was threatened. It's mind blowing. Yeah. So we're in very, very strange times. They say everything in the Bible must come to pass. Not that I'm a religious person. Not that I've ever read the Bible. It's just I'm hearing quotes, and and you put the quotes to what's happening in today's society, and everything what's happening is running in accordance to the Bible. It's like the Bible is 1000% correct. How can that be? So stay safe, people. I'll be on for another rant soon. Don't give up your rights. You're born with your rights. Nobody can give you your rights. You're born with them. Nobody can give you them. Nobody can take them away. What's happened is, as we've grown up, we believe that we have certain rights, and we have this, and we can do this, and we can do that, not knowing that in actual fact we have inalienable rights, and it's learning how to apply them. Nobody can give you them, nobody can take them away. And they want you to describe yourself as a free man or whatever other title it comes with, a common law, there's common law that you don't have to have a title. It's not about having a title. You're just you. You're not that person on that birth certificate, because that's, you know, it's like committing fraud by admitting to being a fictional person. So you're a natural living human being. Stay safe, everybody. God bless. Over and out.